So this next gift guide is the one that started this show for us. This was the one that our marketing team and I were talking about before, where I came up with the idea, because there were a couple of things on here I was like, absolutely not. So this is from the New York Times, and they're going to try and tell you all about technology. They don't seem to know their own business model these days, but they're going to tell you all about technology. The Amazon Echo Show small screen, 2nd gen. I mean, yeah, I guess. It's such a small screen.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to accept this in most places. Now, my mother has one. It might be the 1st gen. Adam, correct me if I'm wrong. In the den, right next to her chair. And it's the only place I've seen it where I'm like, yeah, that works. Yeah.
Second.
Okay, so it is a 2nd gen. You're currently turned off, Allante. Nobody can hear you right now. So, yeah. So it's this one you're on. So it's this one. And it works. It's the only place where I've seen that it makes sense, though.
Okay.
Generally, the thing that I would want this for is the kitchen. And the little screen doesn't work for me for the kitchen. I want the big screen. Yes, that's true. We talked about this after the Amazon weird press conference a couple of weeks ago.
I feel attacked, Adam.
That the Disney, the Hey Disney feature will be available for this size.
Right.
And the OtterBox Mickey Mouse case is for this.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah. A Nest audio speaker. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Nest speakers. We had some around here that we got during CES, and we swapped them all to Echoes.
Sure.
I think the Echo ecosystem is stronger. I think the sound quality is better. I think the way they connect to one another is better, except for the one in our kitchen that claims to be different than everybody else.
That's the one that will become sentient.
Yes.
But anyway.
Smart backyard power. We're back to Casa. Again, Casa makes some good stuff. This one in particular is good because this is one of the less expensive outdoor smart power.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Is that a little switcher on it? Is that what that is?
On the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are... So you can physically do it. The other Casa had that too.
Okay.
Better bass. Jbl Soundbar. JBL makes a pretty good soundbar.
Yeah. Can't argue with that. It's kind of expensive.
$350 is expensive. But JBL makes a pretty good soundbar.
It's true. Yeah.
I think we have a Samsung. Oh, apparently Adam has the Casa for the yard.
Oh, cool.
For those laser things that we used like during Christmas and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
A solid turntable. Project Debut Carbon Evo. I'm sorry if I'm doing a turntable, it is from I'm really embarrassed right now. Crosley.
Oh, okay.
If I'm getting a turntable, it's Crosley. For a consumer thing and for a pro, it's going to be AT. Sorry.
What's the price range on that?
$600.
I mean, on the one you're talking about.
Oh, a Crosley. I bought my mother. So when Mom was little, they lived up north. They moved to Miami, and then they moved to here. When they moved from Miami to Tampa, her mom wouldn't let her bring her portable record player with her. Well, I found that Crosley made an identical one, same color, same shape, same design. I got it for $49, and it's got a Bluetooth speaker built in. Now, I got it Black Friday at Walmart.
But I doubt its retail price was at $600.
No, it was maybe $79.
Yeah.
I got it for $49 Black Friday. When I was there, it was that Black Friday. It was that Thanksgiving. Our longtime viewers know what I'm talking about.
I wasn't going to ask.
Everybody knows what Thanksgiving that was. The longest Thanksgiving night of my life. I didn't even finish publishing those videos until like 2:30 in the morning. But yeah, I bought that. I had thought about getting it for her, and I'm there in the store. They had one of that color left. I'm like, well, this was meant to be. Yep. So I picked it up and walked out with it.
Yeah, $600 for this. Yeah. Y'all are...
Yeah, I would do AT.
Sipping on some lean or something.
Yeah, if I'm doing a professional one, it's going to be an AT. If it's a consumer one, it's going to be Crosley.
Sure.
It is not going to be Victrola.
Sure.
Because the people who are making Victrola today, I've talked to them. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think they know what they're talking about.
Okay.
The people whose job it was to talk about the product didn't seem to understand the product. So, I don't know.
Not good.
Yeah, that worries me.
Not good.
Portable, Sonos makes good speakers.
Okay.
I've always been a fan. If you want a really good, great Bluetooth speaker for a lot less money, the Allante Lansing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Boom Jackets. Any version of Boom Jacket is great. Even the little keychain one.
Sure.
The sound is surprisingly good on those little guys.
Wow.
You've got the big boy. The not the big boy, but the one right below it, Boom Jacket.
Yeah, about that big, right.
The one that a number of years ago at CES, they showed us one that they had literally blown up with dynamite, and it was playing at the booth.
Put it right next to your GameCube, and you can probably hide behind them in a
Nokia 6100.
Oh man, you have a fortress. Put your money behind it.
But yeah, I like the Allante Lansings. They're really inexpensive. I think the one you have retails for $69.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's less than half of this one. So yeah, I'm a fan of the Allante Lansings right now for that.
And the one I have looks like it can take a beating compared to
this one. Doesn't. Yeah. The S200.
10.
The S200 and the S300 speakers from Monster, if they still exist, they were really good. They weren't the same durability. They've never blown them up with dynamite and then used them.
Sure.
But they're pretty good. I don't know that they're still around, though. The Google Chromecast, I've heard good things. I've heard bad things about this particular one. It's got the new UI on it, which is good. But Google's having their own weird Roku-style content problems.
Yeah. I just don't see it. I don't know. I can't really speak on that anymore. It just the streaming technology is built into almost every TV now.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't seem worth having a dongle.
Most people don't need an OTT because somebody else has got something. Right? You've got. If you're got a Comcast cable box, you've got half this stuff built in.
Yep.
Even Netflix is coming apparently to the Comcast cable boxes.
You can get a Roku TV for nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, you can get a basic Roku streaming stick for $19.
Yeah. There's no point.
Artist tablet, we're back to this is the one that when I went, oh no, what? Oh no, wait, that's a Wacom. Never mind, that's the only answer.
I thought this was just a signature pad when I couldn't see.
So this is the one that kind of sits next to the Bamboo.
Yeah.
I prefer the Bamboo tablets. I like the texture of them versus this one.
I can see the appeal of this one though.
Certainly.
Not having any borders.
Yeah.
That's real nice. The only obstruction you have is where it looks like where the pin sits.
Yeah. Which I also believe are physical buttons. I believe they're...
Looks like.
I think there's a left click and a right click up there.
I was going to say, like, I can't tell if they go inward or outward, but it looks
It's in.
like...
It's
Yeah,
in,
yeah, it looks like they're
But I
inward.
think they're buttons, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
It's been a couple years since I've had an Intuos in my hand.
Sure. I can definitely see the appeal of that. What's this little
Okay,
guy?
so the Ducky 1. Now, I want Adam's opinion on the Ducky 1 because I feel like Avram had a strong opinion on this, and I don't remember if it was a strong positive or a strong negative.
I notice I'm seeing a lot more of these smaller keyboards with the 3 buttons on the side and directional arrow keys too, which is nice. Getting a little more use out of that space.
Okay. So Adam has a Ducky 1. So Avram's strong response must have been positive.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's not the one you gave me, is it? One of the ones you gave me? Not swappable.
Not swappable.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I mean, that's fine, especially for that price. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so if this is the one that I have, it doesn't have this layout though.
This is a second gen.
Yeah. So, but it's still nice. I can tell you, if the one that I have is a Ducky 1, it's wonderful. Great little keyboard for what it is.
Mm-hmm. And then of course we have the Kindle Paperwhite again.
Yep.
Of course.
Yep. Knowing what I know about it now, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
All these years, I thought it was just like a meh, kind of thing. But no,
they are super cool. Adam has one that he uses all the time, at least daily.
Yeah, he was talking about it in chat.
Okay.
Or at least
an Apple Watch.
Sure.
I mean, I wear one right now,
Not
but
as a
it's
stocking stuffer though.
This isn't necessarily a stocking stuffer. This is just holiday gift guide.
I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm just cheap. Maybe I'm cheap. Like, and I'm also thinking.
But I mean, it could be some of these things could also be family gifts. It could be a husband to a wife, that kind of thing.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
It's not necessarily me to you.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I guess that's. Yeah. Good point.
But I mean, one of the things that Avram talks about all the time when we're talking about holiday gift guide is a lot of these things are good gifts for yourself.
Sure.
During this time because there's going to be sales.
That's a good point.
And he's always very clear about that when we talk about like the Black Friday deals, which is probably what Sunday's Pilch Point will be about because it's that time.
Yeah, it's true.
We usually do a gift guide episode of the Pilch Point, so that's probably what we'll have this week. And he's always, very, very clear, you're probably not buying a laptop for your neighbor.
Yeah.
You're probably buying it for yourself. But there are some great deals this time of year. If it's time for a laptop, these are the ones to look at.
That makes sense.
And that's the case here with the tablet, is this is probably a purchase for yourself or for the family.
Yeah.
Because it's an iPad with Apple Pencil support. An iPhone, Bose 700 noise canceling headphones. I am not a fan of Bose.
Yeah.
The only claim to fame they have is that their cones fire backwards. I can hear that.
Yep.
And I don't like it.
Whenever I've experienced that particular kind of technology, especially me with a sensitive ear, I have a busted ear. I can feel that pressure being pushed back, and it's not comfortable. Somebody can like yell at me, like they can say "ah," and I will feel that pressure.
Yeah, the cones used to be made of Kevlar. So did the RCA bookshelf systems that we sold at Radio Shack for $79. That hasn't been impressive for a long time. But their claim to fame is they have a patent on a backwards firing cone.
Great.
But I don't think it sounds better.
I think they make great speakers. Headphones.
See, I can hear that it's firing wrong, and that bothers me.
Sure. Yeah. They've always been a little too expensive for my...
Yeah, especially for the sound that I get.
Oh,
Pixel 5a, incorrect. Nope. Pixel 6, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Pixel 6 changed everything for Google. They finally have a flagship that I would consider. And everybody knows my opinion on Google, and Google finally has a flagship I would consider.
And it's still around that price range, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. They're just making all the right decisions.
Okay. All right. Cheap but great earbuds. The Earfun Free 2. I have heard that. One of the things that really sets it apart is its warranty. Normally, True Wireless only have a 6-month warranty on them.
Okay.
This has an 18-month warranty.
Wow.
So it's even more than a traditional 12-month.
Sure.
Which is pretty good. And they're only $50.
Yeah.
And I've heard good things about them. For a $50 earbud, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to light the world on fire. They're not going to be...
Yeah. They're not game-changing.
Right. They're game-changing for their value proposition.
Yeah.
They're better than the average $50 True Wireless. They're better than the average $80 True Wireless. In some cases, they're better than a lot of $100 True Wireless.
Still wish you had a different ear design, though.
Yeah, this is the standard True Wireless right now, though. So, I mean, you're not gonna...
It's the reason why I've not even bothered with that. I mean, once the AeroShocks came along, I'm like, that's where I can be. I can be in the get the sound through my bones and